Welcome to the letter L as in luxurious and light. So think of the most precious thing in fashion first, and think of the leader of the business who made a sable coat light as feather. And here we go, Fendi. We all know and probably own a Fendi bag. However, the brand is deeply rooted in the sable, mink, and brotte business, and it started way back in the 20s. It was in 1926 when Adele and Edoardo Fendi opened their first boutique in Via del Plebiscito in Rome, selling furs and leather goods. Success came quickly. After the Second World War, their 5 daughters, Anna, Carla, Franca, Alda, and Paola, also known as the 5 fingers of the hand, joined the family business, bringing in new ideas and even a young German designer, Karl Lagerfeld. Lagerfeld, who was creative director of the brand for more than 50 years, he arrived in 1956 and worked there until his death in 2019, transformed furs into desirable fashion pieces. He made fur coats, capes, and boleros softer, lighter, highly fashionable, and extremely creative. By the way, Fendi is the only brand to have an in-house fur atelier. The work behind each piece is stunning. Furs dyed with vibrant colors, shaved and put together in patchwork. The craftsmanship is amazing, and think that everything is 90% handmade. And here is a brief recap of Fendi's ads from the early 70s to the late 80s and 90s. In the 70s, Lagerfeld also designed the double F monogram, which is still super fashionable today, and stands for Fun Fur, and also launched the House's ready-to-wear collection in 1977. 10 years later, Silvia Venturini Fendi, Anna's daughter, entered the family business, and she soon was in charge of the menswear, kidswear, and accessories. In 1997, Silvia launched the legendary baguette bag. And here we have on the left a photo of Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex and the City. And on the right, in the 2019 Fendi video campaign, relaunching the baguette. And the slogan was, "This is not a bag, it's a baguette." Silvia Venturini Fendi also designed the timeless peekaboo, favored by stars, royals, celebrities, and fashionistas, such as Amal Clooney, Meghan Markle, Rihanna, and Naomi, just to name a few. Fendi also designed furs for many contemporary and period movies, and I have selected a few here, and we will start with Luchino Visconti's A Conversation piece, with a wonderful Silvana Mangano wearing an array of stunning pieces like this raincoat lined with sable. Then we have Martin Scorsese's At the Age of Innocence, with Michelle Pfeiffer in a dark brown mole coat, Alan Parker's Evita with Madonna in mink stole and coat, David Frankel's The Devil Wears Prada, in which Meryl Streep as Miranda sports a shaved mink jacket with striped collar and sleeveless in contrasting colors, Wes Anderson's The Royal Tannenbaum, with the iconic honey vintage mink coat worn by Gwyneth Paltrow, and the Grand Budapest Hotel. And how about this striking red coat with matching hat, which identifies so well Tilda Swinton's character? In 2001, Fendi was bought by LVMH, and 4 years later, the 18th century Palazzo Boncompagni Ludovisi in Rome became Palazzo Fendi, marking the house's 80th anniversary. Nowadays, Palazzo Fendi is the brand's flagship store and luxurious boutique hotel. In 2007, the company staged an unforgettable fashion show at the Great Wall of China, with 88 models and 1,500-mile-long catwalk. In 2015, Fendi moved its headquarters into the Palazzo della Civiltà Italiana, known as Colosseo Quadrato, the Square Colosseum, built in Rome in 1942 to celebrate the Expo. The Fendis have a long-standing, strong relationship with Rome. In 2013, the group started the restoration of the fountains in Rome, beginning with the Trevi Fountain. And the Trevi Fountain was the spectacular set for the first Haute Fourrure show in July 2015, celebrating Fendi's 90th anniversary. Lagerfeld envisioned a glass catwalk built on the iconic monument. Lagerfeld, pictured here with his 25-year collaborator Silvia Venturini Fendi, died in February 19, 2019. Fall 2019 was his final collection for Fendi, which was presented posthumously. The Kaiser was succeeded by the English designer Kim Jones, who was appointed artistic designer of couture and pret-a-porter and debuted with a splendid spring 2021 couture collection inspired by Virginia Woolf's novel Orlando. Jones was a very interesting choice since he has built an incredible reputation for being one of the most celebrated menswear designers of the past decades. He is 5 times winner of various British fashion awards. He previously worked for Dunhill's and Louis Vuitton's menswear, and he's currently head of Dior's menswear. Jones's work for Fendi is creative and pragmatic at the same time. After the aforementioned 2021 couture collection, he launched his first pret-a-porter collection in February 2021, focusing on real clothes, as he stated. "I'm taking the amazing strong women I both know and work with and listening to their needs," he said. In September 2021, right after the Spring 2022 shows, Fendi's Kim Jones and Versace creative designer Donatella Versace launched Fendace, a double collection that fused both brands' design hallmarks. And here is the Fendi by Versace campaign with the iconic Versace Baroque print even used for the Fendi baguette. While here is Versace by Fendi collection featuring the FF logo paired with the classic Versace Medusa. It's a swap rather than a collaboration, and most of all, is done out of friendship, Jones stated. The collection was available in some pop-up stores all over the world and in some brands' flagship stores in May-June 2022. In September 2022, in occasion of the Baguette Bag 25th anniversary, Fendi organized a show in New York City, unveiling multiple collaborations. The Baguette was in fact reinterpreted by the designer Marc Jacobs on the left, the luxury jewelry brand Tiffany on the right, as well as by the actress Sarah Jessica Parker and the Japanese luggage accessory brand Porter. Thanks for listening. And keep in mind what the legendary costume designer Edith Head used to say. Fashion is a language. Some know it, some learn it, like an instinct. Goodbye.